I mean, apart from the fact it just seems to put everything into a coma, how do you think it affects corporate restructuring?
Well, I was just going to say that corporate restructuring. I think we're seeing basically, if a business has got a pulse at the moment, if it's got a revenue line, it can be sold. And it may not be for a lot, it may be to take over the employer liabilities. But I think there's a lot of scenarios over the last sort of 3 to 4 months in particular where businesses that might have closed have gone through a sale process and basically the shell's left. At some point, the ATO will issue a wind-up notice. It tends to be the largest creditor. But in the meantime, another company, an independent company often, has bought the revenue line, bought some of the assets, and has plugged onto their business. So if you've got a business with a revenue line, even if it's relatively small, if they're good quality clients, you can generally find a sale for that business.
So Marcus, I mean, Ian's basically saying there that the way it's impacting the corporate restructuring is just that the businesses are being sold for their revenues, I guess. Is that what you think?
Yeah, look, interesting, Nick, and we've seen this over the last nearly 12 months. I mean, the dislocation between markets and performance, the economy. So that gulf seems to be getting wider. I'm not sure how we actually bring it back. But the reality of it is along the lines that we need to think about how the businesses are being viewed. Fundamentalists seem to have fallen away. What we're tending to find now is it's around sales growth. It's about customer acquisition. And I think the reality in the current market amidst this technology revolution or evolution is how markets are viewing it. You only have to look at probably the last 6 months of the IPO performance, and really the bourse has always been a viable and more sensible exit strategy than a trade sale.